see them in the first half tonight.
First couple of games here for the Lakers. Quick turnaround off the baseline. Ion with DeAndre Ayton with Utah completely out-muscling.
Setting up behind the three-point line, and he will shoot it regardless. He will.
2 games preseason. Booker snakes his way all the way back out near
on their resume in this preseason, and what a great win it could be against the world champion. The game.
James on the recovery, slips a pass inside to Dave. Crowder going right at Gasol, draw the contact, won't get it, but
championship contending team.
Ayton able to save it. Chris Paul behind the back delivers it, rushing the shooter miss. Coming back the other way, Booker feeding DA, run. Now they swing it across. Booker, step back 3 on the one.
He wanted to be in a Laker uniform.
The passing lane, but it got redirected into the hands of Kuzma, who's able to stick.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James, who hadn't played a game since.
Lob up top, and there for the finish.
For a championship organization, so you learn a lot when you.
Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, with that coaching staff, the championship experience. That
does not have his hands up, sending you a signal to pass.
Even early on in the regular season, because they haven't had an extended training camp.
By nature, he talks smack. Don't get me wrong. He's had his run in different franchises, but Wes Matthews gives him that physicality.
Of course, glad to be putting on with LA. As Teen after the hot starts. Here is Cook.
Guaranteed minutes in quality situations to get those minutes by how they play.
Our teammates yet defensively. He's speaking up as Carter with a different type player in Montrezl Harrell than what we saw with Howard and McGee.
Montrezl Harrell said, look, Montrezl Harrell got hit down there.
And there you
I'm a little spastic, and they just start flailing.
Here is Kuzma.
And he seems to be more settled since he's come back. A lot for Jay Crowder. Again, he likes to stay out there, and he's going to take a.
Booker is ready for pressure basketball, playoff basketball, and he wants to help him get there. Gets the finish. Paul off the elbow on James. James with a step back.
Kept them in the game. Suns looked like they were going to run away with it. And
swings it outside to Gasol, and Gasol, where he took a massive jump. And James, nice pass inside. Booker finds the cutting crowd. $1 million plus each year on Hughes. Little fast break basketball. The Suns getting back defensively.
Easy. Ronnie might put him in another minute.
Lakers with an 8-point lead in the midst of a 12-2 scoring run. James makes it a night, especially with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Just a reminder that
on your shoulder, and you have to handle the pressure of it all.
This will come.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody's saying you look good, you better put some makeup on. You do, and I think the young Suns are going to find that out early. Devin Booker can always save the day with this young team, but these other guys have to.
Coming over with the Suns. Bridges thought he was clipped there by LeBron James. Won't get the foul.
This is all an education that is free right now because you don't.
And Friday night, but then they will not see one another until the final game.
Always in the gym.
So you need at that age, right? The Suns just did not get to the line with the kind of frequency that.
Try to get DeAndre in pick and roll to just get the high percentage shot to.
With it. Out to Galloway, open for the triple, and gets the shooter. 1.5 through the first 2 games. Book inside.
Go to Karl Malone. You can go to Moses Malone. You can think. DeAndre's got to get to that point and just don't settle for the fact. Extend his arms over the top of the head of a player. Well, in Devin's case, he's exploding. Gasol's putting out there, and so the most dangerous guys.
Action time. Schroeder off the elbow over Ayton.
I mean, it's preseason now.
On James and Anthony Davis. Corner three on the way from Bridges.
He did. Nice. That's nice from Leon.
Morris fires the deep three. Tested the waters, but quickly realized that, Paul slips a pass inside to DA.
So I don't have any, my nerves are like at its fullest, like just around.
Booker working on Schroeder. It's inside with a tough.
Matthews can't bully. He's one of the strongest players in the league, but people underestimate how strong. Just because he's the #1 pick and the size that he has does not mean that also the ball and DeAndre looking up. That's what you do in basketball. The ball.
What sport? But as the old saying goes, Horton Tucker.
All these Lakers. Thing that Monty is going to look at times this year.
Look, raising.
But his rhythm, that's what I mean by shooting strong.
Right.
His rhythm is.
Well, and I think, and this, EJ, from your many years playing itself.
Exactly. And that's what you try to get young players to understand. Pressure on the defense, that means somebody's going to be open on the perimeter.
DA with it. Morris feeding it down low to Harrell. With Clippers. Look up top to DA.
If he wants to wind up with 30 in this game, he will with ease.
And Cook.
Interested to see how many more minutes.
It's averaged 26 through the first 2 games. So I think to your steal, no look dish. Finding the rookie, Smith. Who's rattles a pass to an open shooter. Carter, corner three. Final seconds of the. Finds Carter again, moving to his right. Connects for the long two. We'll get to see when they are able.
Kuzma obviously counted on the.
Harrell going to work on the rookie.
So good matchup opportunity for the rookie.
E'Twaun Moore with the kick.
It's a professional basketball player.
Kuzma looking to add another triple, and he. Quick pass sets up Matthews for the corner three. Depending on the rotations, he figures to get some wide open look.
These guys that are fighting for individual minutes in the rotation.
Everybody's going to get to play. And to your point, EJ, it's finding.
Son's great, and that's Kevin Johnson, and his ability to as well.
He's got big hands as Kuzma. It's 4, and he weighs 234. He's got huge selection.
But again, it all depends on who you wind up with. You remember we went into Duke and slapped them around a little bit last week.
Carter. 15 for Carter as Horton Tucker is able to get in on.
They like to get a victory here. It makes you feel good to beat the champion. Have an opportunity to get it done.
Moore with a pull-up.
And then Lionel Hollins was sitting over there. So guys over there, it really, I think, helped all of us on that.
Big City. Pass up top for the on the floor now for LA. And he'll get it.
I think they kind of like his development. He's been getting MVPs and Defensive Player of the Year.
Cook works off the screen. And Cook with a knock. Lacked as Galloway gets the open look. And in the quarter, slips a pass and three-point play opportunity. He'll beat the line to shoot 2.
James Jones had a really people question in why, but just this.
Swinging around, Dudley with a three-point look, and this is DeMotley, who's able to get inside. Anthony Kupo with the goaltend.
Kind of pulled the string on that, but
Molly will get.
He's a very good shot blocker in college, so you know it's going to transfer over. I got my little snacks everywhere. I mean, we just live in those.
Prevailing. The final score 112.